Hello my friends, Captain Future Michael here, live from the sea in Halmstad, Sweden. This is called Tjuvahålan, Thieves Bay, sorry. This is Tjuvahålan, Thieves Bay here in Halmstad, where I'm gonna do my live today by the sea. And I just listened to Greta's talk again. I listened to it yesterday as well. Greta Thunberg had a summer talk yesterday here in Sweden on Swedish radio, and she did one in Swedish and there's one in English. I shared it on my Facebook yesterday if you want to find it, the English version. I hope you can listen to it. But there are the ending is very profound, and she says nature doesn't negotiate, and you can't compromise with the physical laws of the universe. So, and the ways in society and the things we do today are set up is that our economical and our political and our legal systems have made deals for stuff that won't get us anywhere near close the goals we need to make. And that she's just talking about one of 169 of the global goals, that is the climate and CO2 emissions. There are so many more goals and stuff here in society that won't take us there. And what we need is a kind of we need insight, perspective, sense-making and wisdom. It's all connected, and that's what we need to break out, to understand that the current system won't take us there. We can't make new green deals and new business deals and upphandlingar here in Sweden for what we are about to do. We need to actually go outside and break the current systems in any way, shape or form, or design new systems and stuff like that. And nobody knows how to do it, because then we would be doing it. But we're humans. We're very ingenious. We invented science, and we invented ourselves, the tool-bearing, storytelling ape that we are. And for that, we can figure this out. So there's still hope, even if it doesn't look great right now in the current situation in our current lives. But I think we can do it, and that's me and many people talk about this daily. I talk to the people together with Bertola that we're hosting the SDG Hackathon weekly since the last 2 months, and we talk a lot to people in all kinds of situations, the Learning Society project in Trondheim and everything, that we have to figure out new way to do this outside and inside, and break the frame, break what we see is possible, to actually understand what's going on. And the first step to that is actually understand what's going on, and that's what we're talking about. What is a toolbox we need to do, and especially for my level, I talk about it on my personal. What can I do as Captain Future, and what is my toolbox that I can help foresee and work with to make this happen? And we talk about just insight, perspective shifting, move making, sense making, and wisdom. How do we teach these skills and these abilities to see outside and live outside the box that I've been trying to do for the last 10 years, something like that, and see how can I contribute to this. And I talked to one of my best friends last night about this. Why did I make this commitment? Because 10 years ago, I had my daughters were done 3 and 1 years old, and I realized that I will never be able to look my daughters in the eye growing up and said that I did nothing. One day when I asked why we fucked everything up, and you said I don't know, I didn't care, I did nothing. So I pledged to commit myself to make something better for my daughters, and then that transformed into what I've become today, Captain Future. And the control question is every day, what can I do? What is my life worth? If we end the human race and the human civilization, anything doesn't matter in compared to that. So in that perspective, anything goes. Just not like, not literally, but what can I devote my life to doing? How can I make things different that no one has done before? So that's what I've been exploring, and that's how I see it. How can I break frame, live outside the box, think differently, act differently, walk and talk differently wherever I go. And I started going to lots of events, and I had no skills and talents in this many years ago, but I learned during the last 10 years. I've been learning how to talk, how to walk, and how to act differently in this concept, and like breaking the frame. That's how. And using I already had this haircut that I don't have on me right now, but with the wings and everything and my clothes. And how can I make that, use that toolbox and that frame and who I am, a crazy guy who raves and do silly stuff all the time and play lots of games and dance and jolly good and stuff. How can I use all my skill sets and tool sets to break frame in doing this? So this is what I've been thinking about, and that's how we need to go about this. Hello everyone joining. I just talking about Greta Thunberg's summer talk last night, last day, where she said that nature doesn't negotiate and we can't compromise with the physical laws of the universe. So if we want to make something different here on the planet, and survive as a species, and all other species, we are literally killing 100 species, making them extinct every fucking day here on Earth. And that's not okay. Not for me, not for anyone. And that's just one small part of the many thousands of problems we have here. And they're all connected. We have to be able to see and understand what it is to be human in an ecosystem on one planet and live together in an economic way. Economy means understanding the resources around you, use them. If they're finite, like all the stuff here in Iran, or if it's infinite, like the sun rays, that's almost infinite for billions of years to come. And how do we use this in a way that doesn't kill us and all other animals and plants and all life here on our planet in the process? And actually, we won't want to live in mysteries. We want to have a civilization where we can make this happen together and everyone. So hello everyone, I see so many people joining here, so great to see you all. How can we make this happen? And for my part, what's the next step for me? I'm trying to figure out this summer pivotal for me, because I've come to the end of my project. I've been doing small-time gigs for the last 10 years, and most of the time I've been funding myself, and my funds are out, so now I need a new way of support and fund myself in doing this. And of course it's gonna happen somewhere, but I haven't figured it out. So if you have anything, I want to talk more about this. How can I won't make it alone, and some of you won't make it alone. So we have to figure out how we do it together. So, but breaking frame, reflection, move making, sense making, wisdom, the things, lifelong learning, all the things we need to do right now, this year, to make sense of what's happening in the world this year, so that when the autumn and the winter comes, we have a new game plan how to actually make this work. This is our window of opportunity in time. Like COVID and Corona has put things on hold for many of us, and this is the time to really break the frame now. So we have this opportunity, window of chance. If we don't take it, it will be a severe hit on all of us. It's already a severe hit. We are on track on destroying us right now. If we do what we do today and continue to do it for the next coming years, we're fucked. So that's not an option. So we have to do something differently, but we have to take this opportunity now, not in 5 years or 7 years when it's really die. We have this opportunity now to do something different. And if you want to explore this further with me, contact me, Bertola, or anyone. Hello David, I see you. Robin Lincoln, I see you. Anyone listening in on this. We are all working on this in different ways, in any way, shape we can. So we have to do this. And if you haven't listened to Greta's talk yesterday, at least listen to the last 10 minutes. The link is on my Facebook in the English version. There's also the Swedish version if you're Swedish. But she puts it very, very blunt. Like, we have this time now to do this. Hello, Jack. To solve what we're doing. And she says, like, the old people, like many of like me, okay, maybe if we don't solve it, we can live for the coming 20, 30 years, maybe in half misery and then die off. But the children are born today, like my daughters, the ones I do this of, they won't have that opportunity. This is the people we're fucking, and it's not okay, ever. And I see small kids and children here, and I get teary eyes, looking pictures and videos of my own daughters who I haven't seen for a while because of a fucked up society, and I get teary-eyed just looking at them and thinking about what is my promise to myself and to them and the world doing what I do. And please reach out to me. We have to build new teams and new projects doing this. So if we can, let's do something together. I'm literally in a state of very low hope right now, but I still have hope. I can pull my energy up and bootstrap myself any day, but not every day. Sometimes I just lie at home crying because of my life and my daughters and everything and the world. But most days I can find the energy to still do this, and if we do this together, so lovely to see everyone. Hello, Marie. And Bartola, we do this together. So reach out to me and Bartola, and we figure something out in the coming next weeks. This is the window of opportunity we have to start not negotiating with nature, but actually understand what nature is and what is economical ecosystems, what is ecological ecosystems, and foremost what is social ecosystems. This is a together project. We are social animals, storytelling social animals. So this is a social ecosystem foremost. This is how we do it. So we start there together, developing insight, breaking frame, doing reflections, start learning the skills of sense making to really understand what's going on, and then seek the wisdom we need to understand ourselves and our place in the universe and on this planet. So thank you, everyone. I love you all, and I will do more more stuff the coming days and weeks. So reach out to me and Bartola. Love. I feel we can do this if we do it now. So please. Bye, everyone.